This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Good evening, everyone. I'm audible, right? Okay, good. We are learning a simple topic, how to automate mouse operations. Yesterday, I have explained how to move the mouse over the element, move to element, right click, context click. See some other application here, jQueryUI.com. In this website, here we have a link droppable. I clicked it. Here I have some drag and drop option. Drag and drop option. So let us learn today how to make some Selenium code to perform this drag and drop operation. I'm copying the URL. Now your Firefox will invoke the jQueryUI.com. After invoking this application jQueryUI.com, here we have a link, droppable. I want to make Selenium to click it, droppable. Driver dot. It's a link, right? Droppable is a link. Find the element by its link text, droppable dot click. We made Selenium to click the link droppable. After clicking droppable, here we have the elements here, drag and drop elements here. I want to perform this drag and drop operation. I'm doing it manually now. I want to make Selenium to perform this drag and drop operation. I want to make Selenium to perform drag and drop operation, which is a mouse operation. How? In order to perform any mouse action, there is a class available in Selenium called actions. I'm creating an object for this class. While creating an object for the actions class, we have to supply the WebDriver as a constructor. Done. Then these are the various methods available inside the actions class. Yesterday we have used this move to element, context click for right click operation. Now today I'm using a method drag and drop. You please observe there is a method here, drag and drop. This method belongs to actions class. And you do observe this method required two input arguments. The two input arguments are of type web element. Source web element, destination web element. Drag and drop method requires two input arguments. The two input arguments are of type web element, source element and destination element. Here, this is the source element. It is the destination element, correct? Now, so what I will do here, before this, I'm declaring two variables of type web element. My first variable source element, my second variable target element, nothing but destination element. The source element equal to this element, the first element. I'm inspecting the properties of the first element, this one. This element. You see there is a ID property here, draggable. I'm copying the ID property of the first element. So here src element equal to driver dot find the element by its ID draggable. Then target element. Driver dot find the element by its ID, the second element, target element. Droppable. I'm copying the ID property of the droppable element. Droppable. So here I declare two variables of type web element. We are storing the elements into the variable src element and target element. Right. First, I'll do one thing. I comment this code. First, let me run this point. We face an exception. We encounter an exception. First, see the exception, then we continue. And you have to answer me, clear? You have to answer me why this exception is coming. Clearly observe why the exception is coming. Still it is trying to find the element done. We are getting an exception here. No such element exception. Which element Selenium not able to find? Draggable element. Selenium not able to identify the draggable element. Which one is draggable element here? The first one. Selenium not able to identify the draggable element. Why? driver dot find element by the ID draggable. Perfect, we have given ID draggable. There is a element with the ID draggable, but Selenium not able to identify the element, throwing some exception, no such element exception. Observe the UI page and tell me why we are getting the exception here, no such element exception. You observe the web page and tell me why we are getting the exception, no such element exception. Yes. We are trying to make Selenium to identify some element. We have given ID property perfectly. Draggable we have given in my code. Observe once again. In the code, what is the property I have given? Driver dot find element by the ID draggable. While executing this statement, we are getting the exception, no such element exception. Why? Yes. Anybody? It is taking some time. No, Swati. Here, you please observe. We made Selenium to even wait for 20 seconds before throwing the exception. In fact, while execution, we have observed that Selenium has waited to identify the element. After 20 seconds only, it is throwing no such element exception. This is not because of the time delay. No. Yes. To perform an action with mouse, we have class called action. First of all, Mohan, not performing an action. First of all, your code or your Selenium not able to identify the element draggable. First identify the element, then mouse action or whatever it may be. Selenium not able to identify the element, throwing no such element exception. Because you please observe, this is the entire HTML page, right? This is the entire HTML page, correct? HTML. This is the entire page. Okay. Inside the HTML page, oh, you please observe here once again. What is the tag name? Yes, sir. What is the tag name? HTML. The first time we are seeing a page HTML. Inside the HTML, we have one more HTML page. Got it? Driver identifying, Selenium WebDriver identifying the elements inside the first page, first HTML. But here, your element is available inside another HTML page. I hope you understand now. It is iframe. It's iframe. What is iframe? A window inside another window is called iframe. A window, a document inside another document. So here, your Selenium trying to find the element in the first HTML page. But this element available inside the second HTML page. Finally, this one. This is a window, iframe it is, inside another window. That is called iframe. A window inside another window is called iframe. Your element is available inside another HTML, that is iframe with ID draggable. Your Selenium trying to find the element available in the window level. We have to move the driver focus from the window to the frame. We have to move the driver focus from the window to the frame, so that your Selenium try to find the element inside the frame. How? So here, driver dot, here we have an option switch to, switch the driver focus to the frame. You can give frame number or frame name or frame element. Switch to the frame, we can give the frame element properties. This frame has a class, demo frame. I'm copying it. This frame has a class property, demo frame. I copied it. So driver dot, find the element by its class name, this one. Now here, we are moving the driver focus to the specified frame. A simple, initially driver focus available at window level, here. Driver focus available at page level. We have moved the driver focus from the page level to frame level. After switching the driver focus to the frame, hereafter Selenium will try to identify the element inside the frame. We move the driver focus from here to here, frame level. Hereafter Selenium will try to identify the elements inside the frame. I highlighted initially driver focus available at page level. We move the driver focus to the frame. At the driver focus available at the frame level, driver dot find element try to find the element inside the frame. Now we move the driver focus to the frame. Selenium will identify the element inside the frame. Now I'll run this code. If I'm not getting any exception, means if we are not receiving any exception, meaning Selenium able to identify the element. See, if we are not receiving any exception, no such element exception, means Selenium able to identify the element inside frame because already driver focus shifted from the browser level to the frame level. Check this one. After clicking droppable, see the code was executed. The code execution completed. There are no errors here. So now Selenium is able to identify the elements. Right. Now, in order to perform the drag and drop operation, we created an object for the actions class and we use drag and drop. This drag and drop requires source element as per our code, SRC element, and it is the target element. I told you yesterday itself, after specifying any keyboard or mouse operation, we must use build then perform. Let us run the code. Now your code should perform the drag and drop operation. I use this example not just to demonstrate drag and drop operation handling the frames. If you find any frame element in your page, we have to move the driver focus from the window level to the frame level using driver dot switch to frame. The frame element properties we have to give. Do observe? Yes, the drag and drop operation was performed. The code executed successfully. The drag and drop operation was performed. Right. So not only the drag and drop operation, if we have identified any frame in your page, we have to move the driver focus from the window to the frame using driver dot switch to frame. Okay, now my question, you answer me, where is the driver focus, at window level or frame level? At frame level. Okay. If I want to click the demos, what I have to do? What I will do, I'll write the code to click demos. Observe what happens here. Here I'm writing the code to click the demos link. Driver dot find element. It's a link text demos dot click. I will run this code. So drag and drop operation perform, but your code was not click demos. See what happened. Still it is trying to identify the element because we have used implicitly wait for 20 seconds. After 20 seconds, it is throwing an exception. No such element exception. Which element Selenium not able to identify? Unable to locate the element demos. It was not able to identify the element demos. Tell me the reason why. Tell me the reason why. After performing the drag and drop action, Selenium not able to click the link demos. First of all, it was not able to identify the link demos. Why? Sudha has given right answer. Not in frame level. Demos available at window level. Demo, this element not inside the frame. See, previously, your driver focus available at window level. We moved the driver focus to the frame, correct? Using driver dot switch to. We move the driver focus from the window to the frame. Hereafter, your Selenium identifying the element here. But demos link available here. Driver focus available here. Element available at first page, not inside the frame. So again, we have to move the driver focus back to the page. Then only Selenium can able to identify the elements at window level. Got it? Mohan, build and perform is required. Build and perform is required only to perform the mouse operation. Actions class methods. Problem is, driver focus available at window level. Your Selenium trying to find the element here. Demos link not available here. We have to move the driver focus back to the window. Then only Selenium can able to identify the elements available in the first window. Got it? So we have to move the driver focus back to the window. Switch to window. Correct. We have to move the driver focus back to the window. How? Let's see how. Driver dot switch to not here, sorry, here, before clicking the demos here. Driver dot, switch to window, switch to window. It needs a window ID. See, every window will have an ID. Which window you want to move back, that window ID we have to input. Now the question to us, how to know the window ID is the question, correct? How to know the window ID, that is the question. Right. So temporarily what I do, I'm commenting this entire code. One window opened, jQueryui.com was opened. So where is the driver focus now? Where will be the driver focus now? Yes. Where will be the driver focus? At window level, correct? Driver focus will be available at window level, this window level. Now here is the element available, demos. Now I do not want to click demos immediately. After performing some operations inside the frame, I want to come back to the window. So each browser window, so what I'm trying to say, this tab, this window, even tab window, both meaning are same here. Every tab or every window will have a unique ID. First, I need to get this window ID. Every window will have an ID. First, we have to get the window ID. How to get the window ID? Let's see. Driver dot. You please observe there is a method. What is this method name? Get window handle. This window ID will be returned. The return type is a string. Once again, do observe the method get window handle. It returns a string. Current window ID it will return. If there are multiple browser windows are open, if you want to get all window IDs, we have another method get window handles. First, let me complete this part. Now my next topic is how to handle the multiple windows. I'm reading the first window ID, which is a string. This I'm taking into some variable. Window ID. Now, later we are performing some operation. Here, I'm giving that window ID. After performing some mouse operation, drag and drop action here, I want to move the focus back to the window, then click a link available on the window, demos. Let me run this code. Demo link, it has to click. Just a minute. Unable to locate the element demos. Why? Okay. We'll do one thing. This we have a problem with the higher version of the Firefox. Same code I'll execute with the Chrome driver because I'm using very higher version of the Firefox. The multiple window handling not properly working on very higher version of the Firefox. This is always some little issues with the open source products. Same code I'll execute on the Chrome browser. Just a minute, Chrome browser available here. Okay, available. I don't need to give the path. Chrome driver. Let us run the code. And we have observed, and even Selenium forums also it is clearly mentioned, multiple browser window handling not properly working on the higher versions of the Firefox. If I go with little old version of the Firefox, it perfectly works. Hence, I am demonstrating on the Chrome browser. 1 minute. Chrome browser. One moment more. The Chrome browser. Let me check. Long back I used Chrome browser here. So what is the Chrome browser version available? I have Chrome 83. I have Chrome 83, but Chrome driver, what we are using, supporting up to only 80. seleniumhq.org, nothing but selenium.dev. I'll download the latest Chrome driver, which supports my 83 version. Chrome. Just a minute. I'm putting in my D drive. Overwrite, yes. Same. Okay. The Chrome driver I'm copying. I'm putting inside my project. Right. No worries. I'll take it from the D drive. Later I'll delete. Okay. Let me run this code. So in my system, I have Chrome 83 version, but I'm using Chrome driver for the latest old one. Now, just now I have downloaded the higher version. See, now the Chrome was invoked. So now your Selenium should perform drag and drop action. Then your code should click the demos. You do observe demos was clicked. Demos link was clicked. jQuery UI demos. Okay, right. Okay, this example you understand how to perform the drag and drop operation, also handling the frame element. Just a minute. Right. Well, I hope you understood the frames. Multiple windows I'll explain. Before that, did you understand the frame concept? A window inside another window is called a frame. A window inside another window. We have observed the HTML code also. We have top HTML. Inside there is one more HTML. HTML meaning a page, right? So your Selenium WebDriver focus available in the first page, but the element you are looking for available inside the second page. In this scenario, we have to move the driver focus from window to the frame or window to another window, something like that. Now, let me continue the concept, the Windows concept in detail. How to handle multiple browser windows, let us see in detail. Okay, handling multiple browser windows. How to handle multiple browser windows, right? First, you try to understand the concept in this way. What is this multiple windows? Let's assume this is window 1, first window. Window 1, okay? First browser window, first tab otherwise. And here we have some element, maybe some link or whatever it may be, or link or a button or whatever it may be. We have some element here. Supposing, let's assume it is a link, some link. When we click this link, when we click the link, let's assume another new window or another new tab is getting opened. A new window, new tab is getting opened. It's window 2. Now in this window 2, I have some element. I have some element here. Whatever it may be, say some element, maybe button or an image or a link or whatever it may be, we have some element. Right. Initially, driver focus available at window 1. Say initially driver focus available at window 1. Your WebDriver focus available at window 1. Driver.find element, where it will try to identify the element here. Driver.find element, try to find the element present in the window 1. Okay. I made Selenium to find the link and click it. Soon after the link was clicked, what happened? Soon after this link was clicked, let's assume it opened another window, second window. See, new window was opened. Now I want to make Selenium to identify the element present in the second window. That is my requirement. You tell me what we have to do. After clicking the link one, a new window opening. Some element available in the new window. I want to make Selenium to find the element present in the window 2. If I write the code driver.find element, which is available in the window 2, and the driver focus available at window 1, always Selenium try to find the element in the window 1, not at the window 2. So what we have to do now? It's not a frame, I said. I said it is a window, not a frame. Switch to, switch to, we have to move the driver focus from window 1 to window 2. We have to move the driver focus from window 1 to window 2. If I want to move the driver focus to window 2, driver dot switch to window 2, window 2 ID we have to give. The challenge here, how to get this window IDs. How to get the window IDs. Let's see that. Let's see how to get this window IDs, new window IDs. So that is the concept here, handling multiple browser windows. Okay, right. Selenium provided get window handle get window handles methods, get window handle one method, get window handles another method to capture window IDs. In order to capture the window IDs, get window handle and get window handles. Right. First, let us see what is this get window handle. It returns current browser window ID, current window ID. Current browser, otherwise browser also not required. Current window ID. Here all are browser windows only. Previously we have used it. Return type is string. The return type is a string. Let's see this now. Let me run this code. It invokes the Gmail application, correct? It invokes Gmail. This Gmail window will have an ID, correct? This Gmail window will have an ID. I want to capture that window ID. How to get the ID? So what is the method? Driver dot get window handle returns current window ID, which is a string. Current window ID. I just declared a variable of type string. Now let me print that value. What is the current window ID? And do remember, each window will have a unique ID. This ID is a dynamically generated value. Next time you don't get the same window ID. We observe that. Each browser, each window will have an ID. Get window handle returns current window ID, which is a string. We don't like get like window 1 or window 2. You see, you get some hexa code. You please observe here. This is that window ID. This is the Gmail window ID. I'm copying the window ID and I'm putting here. We don't get like window 1 or window 2, window 3. This kind of hexa code will get. And it is not a constant value. Next time, no guarantee the same value will come. See what I'm doing. I'm running the same code again. This time you'll get another window ID. So what I'm trying to say, the window ID is not always remains constant. Session to session, every time this window ID will be dynamically changing. So at any point of time, you should not hard code the window ID at skip level. Dynamically, we have to substitute the value. See now, for the Gmail window, again the window ID generated. This time, this is the window ID generated. This is the window ID generated this time. Please observe, this window ID is different. This window ID is different. So each window will have a unique ID, which is a dynamically changing value. In order to get the window ID, Selenium WebDriver offered a method, getWindowHandle. GetWindowHandle. It returns current window ID. Now, let's see. See next method, getWindowHandles. I'll do one thing for your understanding. Okay. To practice, I'm giving this script. Okay. Now, get window handles. It returns multiple browser window IDs. If multiple browser windows are open during the runtime, all browser window IDs will be returned in a sequential manner. It returns multiple browser window IDs. Check this one. After invoking the Gmail, here I have help link in the bottom. This one, help. First, let us see manually. I am clicking on the help link. What we have observed here, it is opening a new tab or a new window, correct? When I click help, it's opening a new window, new tab. I said every tab or every window will have a unique ID. This window ID we have captured like this. This window will also have another ID. Okay. Driver dot find the element by the link text. What is that link? Help, right? Help. Okay. Help dot click. Now you tell me, when I run this code, how many windows will be during runtime? When I run this code, how many browser windows will be available during runtime? Yes. When I run this code, how many browser windows will be available during runtime? I close all these browser windows. Two windows, correct. Yes, correct. It will be two browser windows. I close all the browser windows open. Hmm. I run this code. There will be two browser windows. The first one is Gmail window. After clicking help, a new window will be opened. A new window opened. So now this window will have an ID. This window will have another ID, correct? Another ID. So now you answer me. If I use get window handle, it returns current window ID, correct? You tell me which window ID it will return. You answer me. It will return first window ID or second window ID, get window handle. Yes. Help window. Clearly analyze. See here. Assume that this is your Gmail window, window 1. Window 1 is your Gmail window, correct? Driver focus available at window 1. Driver focus available at window 1. Driver dot get window handle. Where is the driver focus? After clicking help, I agree, second window open. Second window open. But where will be your driver focus? Definitely driver focus will be available at window 1 only, correct? Did you move the driver to second window? Did you move the driver focus to second window? No, right? So definitely driver focus available at window 1. Driver focus available at window 1. Driver dot get window handle definitely will return the window 1 ID, no doubt. We are getting first window ID here, not second window ID, because driver focus not yet shifted to second window. Got it? Okay, now if I want to move the driver focus to second window, I should know the second window ID. So what I will do, I'm using driver dot get window handles. You please observe the return time. What is the return time? Get window handle returns single string. What about get window handles? It returns set of strings, not a single string, set of strings. Somewhere we heard about, we discussed about set, you remember? Array list and set. List accept the duplicates, set do not accept the duplicates. Here the return type is a set. Okay. The return type is a set. Set another Java collection, set of strings. Here my set name is all windows. I given a name for my set all windows. At first, let me print the entire elements available in the set, all windows. I'm just printing all windows. You tell me how many values it will have? All windows? 2 values. Because there are 2 windows available during runtime. So after clicking hell, another window opened. Now there are 2 windows available. 2 windows IDs are captured into the set. And we are printing that. See, this is output now. So here, I completely printed the set. Now this is the first window ID. It is the second window ID. If I'm able to take the second window ID separately into some variable, I repeat, if I'm able to take this value into a variable, now I write the code driver.switch to window, this window, so that we can able to make Selenium to move to the second window. After moving to the second window, driver.find element definitely will identify the element in the second window. That is the concept. So as of now, driver.getWindow handles here driver.getWindow handles returns all window IDs open in the current session. All window IDs open in the current session. I'm printing all window IDs. Okay. 1 second. So get window handle returns multiple browser window IDs. Return type is set of strings. Set of strings. This example will explain you that concept. Okay. Well, for today I stop here. Majorly today we have focused on performing mouse drag and drop operation. If there is a frame, we have to move the driver focus from the browser window to the frame. Then each browser window will have an ID. Each browser window will have an ID. Get window handle returns current browser window ID. If there are multiple browser windows, how to handle the multiple browser windows? So get window handles returns multiple browser window IDs. We have captured 2 browser window IDs opened using get window handles. So the topic is not completed. This topic not completed. Handling multiple browser window not topic not completed. Today just I have introduced you the method, how to get the current window ID using get window handle, how to get all window IDs using get window handles. So still we have to continue the topic tomorrow. I continue the topic. First we need to get the second window ID. If we are able to get the window ID separately, I repeat, if we are able to get the window ID separately, this window ID separately into some variable, then only we can able to write the code to switch between the windows. Driver.switch to window 1, driver.switch to window 2, and we can perform the required operation. This topic I will continue tomorrow. Thank you. We continue tomorrow. This code I'll upload. You do practice. Tomorrow we continue multiple browser window sessions.